Hey, we just got back from our trip to Ethiopia. I want to thank you all for praying for us. It was one of those experiences that you never forget. I think seeing that and experiencing that was really, really important for us moving ahead with this project. What are some of the things that jumped out at you as you were on this adventure?
So many things. I think the impression of the people, and that realization that Ethiopia is 80 million people, and 60 million of them are living with no rainwater and no clean sanitation in their homes, and that was just a huge impression. And what we saw, and visiting people visiting the clean water sites, visiting the dirty water sites, families that had lost children to dirty water, and it made quite an impact.
Yeah, I think the other thing that jumped out at me was meeting with pastors, in particular one area where World Vision has been for 10 years, and when they went into this particular area, there were 3 known evangelical believers, 3 total, that they knew of in a wide area of about 100,000 people. That all live in primitive kinds of situations. Today, 10 years later, there's 30,000 believers, some great size, churches, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people. It's just been
70
remarkable.
churches.
70 different churches have been planted in those 10 years. So that was encouraging to see that the hands and feet of Jesus kind of work that World Vision is doing, and supporting churches to do what God's called them to do in advancing the gospel was really happening. And so to move to this new area where our focus is going to be about seeing some of those very same things happen.
They're making a documentary that they're working on right now that we filmed while we were there. One of the stories that was a huge impact on me, and a reminder that even though you're in the wilderness sometimes, that God is in it. And one of the last few days we were on our trip, we took this road. It was 10 hours driving on a road that really wasn't a road. And we were
She wasn't always a happy camper.
Well, not that time. I was not a happy camper, and I had to kind of force this smile on my face. And about the 8th hour, all of a sudden, I just got this terrible headache, and I said, please pull over the car right now. And so they did. We really were in the middle of nowhere. We said that many times, but this was, there was just really nothing around. And Denny got out of the car right there at that point, and there was a child laying on the side of the road. And it was just that nobody saw. We didn't see. It just happened that we pulled over, and Denny was able to see this child laying there. And it was a child that had been walking for 2.5 days without water or food, and thought he had malaria, he had a fever. And through interpreters, we were able to find out a little bit about him, and I just knew I could not leave that kid there. And so we waved down a truck that was going in the same way. He was going to have to walk another 2.5 days to be able to get to a medical clinic. And we were able to get him some water and some food and some money to be able to get him back home. And he wasn't much bigger than our grandson that's 9 years old. It was just tragic to see, but just kind of that idea that for me, the takeaway from that is that how many times we're in the middle of the wilderness and you think, why am I here? I must ask myself that question so many times. Why are we doing this? Why are we here? And that was just like a soccer punch of just, to the stomach, of realizing that no matter, where you are, God is there, and that He is in the moment. He's in the details, and He wanted us there for that moment. I really feel that moment saved that child's life. And it was just an incredible experience to be there at that time. So we are excited about the future, and Denny's meeting with pastors. And if you would like us to meet with you and share this vision that we have of bringing clean water to 500,000 people in the area of Ethiopia, we would love to get together with you. Go serve someone. Our website, you can go to that and contact us through there, and we'd love to share more of the story. So
thanks for your prayers. Keep praying for us and for this project. Have a great one.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.